Hello, welcome back to ClojureRank. I'm going to be solving another HackerRank problem in Clojure today. This one looks interesting. Before I start, I'll just mention again, I've got my email up above. If you need help with Clojure programming or Python programming, JavaScript programming, any kind of IT support, any kind of computer problem that you might need help with, I'm here for you. Please email info@sunshinetechnologyprograms.com. And with that said, let's take a look at this problem. It's an interesting one. At first glance, I thought it would be actually just calling subset, but that's not the case. So we have two arrays of integers, and we need to find which elements in the second array are missing from the first array. So the reason we can't just call subset on it is because there might be a number that's actually in both lists, but it has to be the same frequency in both lists as well. And then, so we get the difference, we get the missing numbers, and then return sorted ascending. I'm not sure whether this comes into play greatly or not. The difference between, like, all the numbers in the original list are within 100 of each other. So the way I'm thinking about this is it's kind of alignment of these two arrays. We'll sort them both and then line them up on the matching numbers, and then we'll put gaps in ARR where some numbers are missing, and then we can iterate them both simultaneously, so to speak, and we'll collect the gaps in ARR, and those will be our missing numbers. So here goes. So the first thing I want to do is sort them. And one thing that's not terribly clear to me is, could there possibly be numbers in ARR that are not present in BRR? But there's nothing in the constraints about that, so I have to assume it is possible. If there is, we just want to drop them because it's only returning the elements that are missing from the first array. We'll just filter ARR to those that are present in BRR. Cool. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is just loop over, since they're both sorted, I'm just going to loop over both of them at the same time and make a note of the differences between BRR and ARR, like so. We just use sorted set, so it's in my mind. I'm going to use it again. It's going to come in handy here. Let's see. So if we reach the end, return the result. If we are normally iterating and we find If we're normally iterating and we're finding that ARR and BRR have the same element, we just keep going. Thought something was off there. I can spell, I swear. We keep going. We recur by dropping one from each. And then, right, so sometimes we come to a case, like if we're going, here we go, 203, 203. These aren't sorted, but we'll get to a case like this, and we'll just do that, essentially, is what we'll do. Basically, else. Still, BR is the longer one, so we still want to drop from there. What's wrong here? Index out of bounds. That's not one you see very often. Especially since I'm not even using any indexes. Okay, well, I do know that I'm missing something here, which is this. I think that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah, that looks right. Okay. So just to illustrate what the algorithm is doing, I want to show you some cool cider thing as well. I've seen this eval last and replace. I've seen this in the documentation all the time, and they seem to put it fairly high up in the documentation, and I always wondered when I would ever use it, but today is that day. CVW. So right, what the algorithm is going to do is it's going to go along like this, 204, 204. We're going to find these are not equal, so we drop the one from BR and keep going. Similarly, we get to here, and then we drop that one, 2728, and then we just accumulate these misaligned spots as we go, and that gives us the result. How are we looking? What do we got? Boom, first time, magic. Check that out. That's a fun one. Neat little problem. Might need to bump the difficulty up a little bit, but that's a good one. Nice self-contained little problem. So thanks for watching there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You'll get to find out whenever I make new videos, which I'm going to do on a regular basis. And thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye.